reason how I came to join Shorooq was because my mentor from Yale put me in touch with Shane. And at the time, I really wasn't sure where or to what team that I want to be dedicating at the beginning of my career to. What is great about Shorooq? And it really is the people. What she told me was, don't just think about what you want to do, but think about who you want to be doing it with. And I'm really glad that I took that advice and made the move over here.
Culture at Shorooq Partners is a very fast one. We are a dynamic team, a team that works very close together. We're all from vast amounts of experience and industries, but we all have one thing in common. We all are working towards investing in the best startups out there. We all have founders, partners as a core essence of our own work. And that you can feel it by the way you engage with your colleagues, the way you engage with investors, and the way we engage with founders.
One is an element of collaboration. This means that regardless of what function you're working on, what project you're working on, you could turn to the person sitting next to you, ask for help, ask for advice, and just have a sounding board with you. The second element is really growth, and what that means is knowledge sharing. This is something that is embedded in each and every team member, where they really make sure that you not only grow as a professional, but as an individual as well.
Lawyering will always be a core feature of the job. On top of that, I'm involved with other functions in the team, so I work closely with the investment team as they're looking at companies. But on top of that, I'm involved in LP communications, fundraising, and just generally reaching out to partners, key stakeholders in the industry as we try to build Shorooq Partners into the firm that it is and that it wants to be, and that it deserves to be moving forward.
Well, the great thing that at Shorooq Partners, I was able to work on multiple verticals or multiple facets in the business, from working on a day in marketing, a day on tech and enabling the back end to scale, but also another day I'll be working on building our own programs and accelerators. So my role by nature is multidisciplinary and requires me to work with multiple teams across the firm.
Since I joined Shorooq Partners, my everyday operations have never been the same. I get new roles every day, I get new tasks every day, new problems to solve, new solutions to implement, and we're very happy to always be there.
I found myself kind of in a sense with Shorooq Partners' ethos, who they are. So basically what I do on my day-to-day is kind of forming who I am as a person as well. So being around the people I work with and doing what I do is essentially making me kind of a better person and trying to push me to fulfill my purpose.
We really believe in this concept of tiki-taka, meaning the short passes and a 1+1 concept. So my role is to actually create a process where we as a team can function the most and the best. For example, it can be weekly deal meeting. It can be our IC. It can be the way we do a portfolio management. So like the way team gives me leverage, I also try my best to give the team leverage on strategy, also overall what that applies to every single one of us in terms of process. And I try to execute that, also lead by example.
They allow you to bring up your own opinion, bring up your own expertise, and have a critical thinking applied in order to create a better process and increase the productivity of the team.
We are quite ambitious people by definition, and we are quite positive people as well. We believe the future is very positive globally, and we believe the MENA region from technology perspective deserve to be a lot more on the map than where it is today. The next 10 years, we see this region to be a real contributor to the global technology movement. And we see Shorooq to be the leading investment firm in this movement. That's what drives us on a daily basis. And that's what keeps us really working hard and attracting the best talent who want to join this journey to deliver on that vision and that mandate.
So for me, what really excites me is being able to visit each of these markets, work with the local founders, offer my advice. And then, just on top of that, the type of work that I do as a lawyer is not something that you would do anywhere else. So just recently, for example, we're working on investment agreements that are totally transformative, that offer tokenized returns on investments. It's not something that you would see anywhere else. That's the type of challenge that excites me. That's the type of work that I want to be part of. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Really, the idea of building something with a mission, with the current friends and the team we have for the next 40 decades is really what keeps me excited. It's not only about the impact, which of course we need to be fulfilled, but it's really about the joy and fun we're going to build for the next many, many years together.